Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in this one, I will be talking about Widow's Bay. So it's an Apple show like Severance and Ted Lasso, another one of the banger shows. So yeah, Apple is producing some really good shows. I guess uh, there was this one other show which was like multiversal stuff was happening with some gray box. I don't remember its name, but yeah, they have been producing some really good shows. I have been following Severance, waiting for the new season. It was pretty good the first two seasons. Ted Lasso was quite good. It was completely different vibe, but it was a pretty good show, feel good show. So yeah, they are making some pretty good stuff right now, and Widow's Bay is one of them. So it's currently ongoing. The first season, it has not completely come out yet, and I feel like it will get as popular as Severance or maybe even From, because I think this show has a lot of potential, and the way they go about it, it's really fun. There is this horror element to it, and there is this dry humor, I would say, which almost always gets me. I really enjoy watching it. The cast is great, and the dialogue writing, the mystery, the everything about it. I'm really enjoying it. It's like 30-40 minute long episodes, although it's a weekly release, so you have to wait for a week. But yeah, if you are into mystery or that kind of stuff, you should definitely check it out. So it has got this Stephen King kind of vibe to it, like The Shining, that the movie about the haunted hotel. It has something like that kind of a vibe to it. You don't exactly know what's wrong with it, and there are like so many elements in this. So and this is, by the way, like not only episode 4 I'm going to be talking about. Like, I'm covering the all 4 episodes and whatever has happened so far. I think it will have 10 or something episodes. I'm not sure right now, but yeah. So let's talk about the weird stuff. By the way, let's start with that. So by the way, this video is just for people to, just for like, I'm trying to get people into this show. Like, I really love this. So it has like kind of zombies in it. The first episode, this might contain kind of spoilers, but it's like 2 or 3 episodes. I don't think it would do much harm. So, but yeah, if you are interested with just the stuff I have said about by now, and you are going to check it out, perfect. If you are still not convinced, I would say just stick with me, and maybe I might be able to get you into this show. So it has like zombies in it. Not like the main plot is not about zombies, but there is kind of, in the first episode you see this sailor who gets eaten up by mist, fog. Basically, he goes missing, and then he's found by the in at the local pub, I guess, and he's okay for a while, and then he suddenly just turns into a zombie and dies. And yeah, that happens. Then there is this old sea hag, which is like a ghost kind of stuff, but not really a ghost because she was shot, but kind of a demon maybe. I don't know. Whose whole thing is like, if she scratches your skin, she will track you down and sit on your face and then kill you. So yeah, it is funny but kind of scary at the same time. And then there is this clown killer who the mayor hallucinates about, and then there is this inn, which I talked about, like the Shining Hotel, like so many rooms, and it has got its own haunting element. Then there is something going on with the church as well. The bell is ringing, probably with do about some demon or something. Then they mention a boogeyman who used to kill teenage girls, and then there is this weird dark magic evil book. So it has like all sorts of stuff in it. And oh, I haven't told you the main characters, by the way. So it's basically like it's about an island where which is quite isolated from the outside world, and the mayor, Tom, really wants to attract tourism and build better infrastructure. He wants to see the town develop, but the older folks of the town believe in a lot of myths that this island is alive and it does some pretty haunting stuff, so they are against it. But mayor calls in this reporter from Times or something like that, and the reporter likes the place and he says that he will publish a report, and yeah, people start coming to the town. Then there is this old sailor guy, I think, or something like that, whose name is Vic basically, and he's the one who opposes Tom about the whole encouraging people to come. And there is this myth as well that the people who are born in this town cannot leave it, or if they leave this town they will die quite soon. So yeah, and then there is this Patricia, who is like one of the council members, who's quite talkative, but she doesn't have that many friends, and nobody really wants to hear her talk about stuff because she keeps going on and on about it. And then there is this Rosemary, who is like oldish council member, who is kind of incompetent. She's just negative about everything and doesn't really do much stuff. And the mayor won the election uncontested, like there was no opposition, so he just won by default. So yeah, that happened. Then there is this whole thing with his son as well, and then there was this reverend who hung himself in the this is a kind of a spoiler. I'll not get into that. Let's leave it there. Then we see that the island has weird effects on aging, like a 30-year-old guy looks like he's 60. So like I have not spoiled anything so far. I have just covered what kind of happens. Like yeah, I basically just scratched the surface. If you guys check it out, I am sure a lot of you would enjoy it. And yeah, I'll get into the like episode wise now, like what happens. So in the first episode, it's like the reporter comes and Tom manages to bring people to the island. We see that his wife is dead and his son and him aren't very close. He sneaks out at night, and he does not like it, but he doesn't really do anything about it other than just say that you are grounded. And he's not really that into it because his son is quite old, like he's in his teenage years, so he can't really control him that much. So yeah, and that happens in the first episode. Then in the second episode, the town people basically dare the mayor that if you so firmly believe that all the haunted stuff is a myth, why don't you go stay at the inn which is haunted? And the mayor, wanting to prove them wrong, says, all right, I'll do it. And then he stays there for a night, and then he hallucinates the murderous clown there. And in the morning when he checks the CCTV footage, he sees that the clown was not there, he was just hallucinating. So yeah, that happens. And then there is this room where time goes on differently, like time is relative type shit. And yeah, it has so much to it, like watching the first season of Prom. Like there are monsters, there are like talismans, so many new concepts, and this one is kind of like that as well. But instead of having just one thing, it has like lot of things that's happening. And yeah, this island is quite mysterious. So that happens. Although about the comedy part, I think it's going to decrease as the season progresses. Like the first episode was very funny, it's funny, and then it gets serious, and then it's funny again. In the second, it's funny, serious, then maybe funny, and it keeps moving towards the seriousness, but there are still moments where you chuckle. So I guess the show takes itself seriously, but it has like relieving moments. Like when the tension is really built up, they will like release some pressure. Someone makes a joke, or the way they act in a situation. So yeah. And in the third episode, we see that the mayor is being attacked by the old sea hag, and he has this whole thing going on with an outsider who he likes, but he's just like, so paranoid about it being the hag. He basically shuts her out, and I mean, see, this same thing happened kind of with Invincible as well. When Atom Eve and Invincible just couldn't get the timing right, or maybe in the office as well. I mean, I don't enjoy it because, just communicate with each other. But I guess, if it is that easy, then maybe it won't mean that much. So yeah, that happens, and he basically survives the hack by the help of Vic, the old guy who was really, against him bringing in the outsiders, because he knows that this place is not safe. And it starts out he starts out as an annoying character who just opposes Tom at every single thing, every single turn, and slowly he's becoming like, okay, this guy knows some stuff, that's why he's like that. And overall he wants the you know he doesn't want to harm anyone. He just comes out as that. So yeah. um, and in the fourth episode there is this dark book which was really fun. I don't want to spoil it because you kind of suspect it because it turns to the right pages and everything. But like when you actually see all that weird demonic stuff happening, yeah, that's a really good reveal. So yeah, basically that's all that has happened so far. I'm really enjoying this show. um, I mean, I would have said it's not a sponsor, but I get like 20 views. So yeah, Apple is sponsoring me to promote their show, surely, right? So yeah, check it out if you are into that kind of stuff. It kind of gives like it welcome to the dairy types of vibe as well, but not really. But you'll get it if you watch it. It's that kind of stuff. So yeah, definitely it's check it out if you want. And yeah, thanks for watching. I guess the next video will be on Prom because they will have like completed it halfway through. There are like 10 episodes in it. So maybe on Prom, and then we'll have a race weekend as well. So yeah, lots of good stuff happening. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.